Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 14 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, Series 19. And today's sketch is by the lovely Lisa Sikorski. And I am pretty much sticking pretty close to it, quite surprisingly. I have 3 pictures. Mine are not as small as hers. They're a little bit longer. I start with a 3x4, trim it down to just over 2.5x4. I am using this Chamel's field trip paper that I got from the lovely Tara, the paper snob. She sent it to me. She knows my grandson's name is Apollo, and we do a lot of outer space theme things. She sent me this as well. It's from probably Amazon. I think that's where I have some that are like that. So I'm not going to use all the things that I'm sharing with you, but I wasn't sure what I was going to be doing. And so I figured I'd bring out some things that I thought I'd use. I'm thinking about using this tear tool. So I have my papers, I have some embellishments, some mixed media, my pictures, and this awesome sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I have put Lisa's sketch up in the left corner, and it is very lovely. She always makes just some beautiful sketches. And instead of doing florals, I'm going to actually do some outer space theme because that goes with my pictures. I am currently using my Tim Holtz Distressed Mica Stain in Fortune Teller. And then when I bring out the next one, it is going to be Shiny Bauble. Originally, I thought it was a blue, which it is, but when I put it on my little piece of acetate to like smear it around like green, I thought, well, all right, well, we got some green in this layout. It's fine. This purple was a little bit more purpley than I wanted, but I take the lovely bauble color and kind of smear it around a little so it tames down a lot of that purple. Now that big blob of purple that you saw is going to end up getting covered by the pictures, which is fine. I really wanted to just have some mixed media down towards the bottom, which you can see on her sketch that there is some mixed media and splatters going on. Now I do use this tear tool. Let me say it slowly so I don't sound crazy or crazier than normal. I like having a white edge when I tear, and especially when it's going to be on, something other than white. So I wasn't worried about the very bottom having a white edge, but I wanted to use this dark paper that's got the rockets on it and have the white edge because I knew that it would be visible on top of this, like, I don't know what you would call that, like, it looks like a stained glass window kind of to me. But this is called Forward Thinking is what this paper is, and it's from the Field Trip collection by Chamel. I never had any of that. She sent me 2 of these, and I used pretty much all but like a 5x4 piece of that paper from this 12x12. So, and the branding strip, I didn't use that because it's like that limey green color, and that certainly wasn't going to work with whatever I needed. Plus, that wasn't calling for a branding strip on here, so I did not add that. I really was leaning more into these purpley blue colors. So I do love the way the mixed media turned out, and it ended up matching with the embellishments I use really well. So that's exciting. So the pictures are of my grandson. Like I said, his name is Apollo. We call him AJ, but we do a lot of outer space theme with him for lots of reasons. But number one, his name's Apollo. And so I have these embellishments, and they're like washi. So I put them on white cardstock. I'm not going to make you watch me do that. I did a little, but it takes forever to peel them off sometimes. So I got them on white cardstock, and then I just fussy cut around them so that they would be A, a little sturdier, and B, if I put them on top of the picture, it's not going to eat away at my picture. I don't know, this stuff is not necessarily scrapbook specific or made for scrapbooking. So now it's on a piece of cardstock paper, so it should be fine. And so I am putting these planets and stuff all around the picture where the florals are. I'm going to move that because that looks crazy with the moon going sideways. So the puzzle he has in his lap, back to the pictures, the puzzle he has in his lap is like a solar system. It is so cool. It has this huge sun in the middle and then all the planets around it. And they're all different colors and they're bright and they are like gears. And so when you spin the sun, all of the gears turn. Well, when you put this together and you start spinning it, AJ, it's like almost like a dog whistle for a dog. He instantly will crawl right over to it and attempt to take at least one of the pieces off, if not more, so that it won't spin. He knows that that happens, and so he will usually try and take the sun, which is the huge yellow one in the middle, of course. And it's hysterical to watch him, but and to watch the way his mind is working, because like he'll take one off and it won't affect anything. Everything will still spin, but some of them are so interconnected, like a typical gear is going to be, that if you take it off, it messes up the whole thing. Now, it still may spin a few, but it won't spin the whole thing. So, like, there's one or two you can take off and it doesn't affect the rest. And so it's really funny to watch him, like, realize which one he needs to take off. And so he likes to take the sun or the earth. Like, okay, well. So I love this. My friend and my assistant principal gave me this. It was her son's, and so she gave it to me and thought that maybe AJ would love it, and he does. I do journal on here saying that AJ loves the puzzle that Paige gave him, by far his favorite. I do date stamp it. Go me. I'm using these Sticko stars. I love these. And originally I thought, oh, I'm just going to use gold because that's what's on these planet embellishments. But I wanted to use this Out of This World and then the Blast Off from the, I think it's, the La Petite little paper studio embellishments. And those have silver stars, so I decided I would do silver and gold, and that's fine. I have no issue mixing metals, and so I put little, 3 little stars in 3 places, and just make sure to mix up the gold and the silver. And I love the way this turns out. Super simple. It really wouldn't have taken me that long if I hadn't had to fussy cut all those planets out again. But that is it. Here is Lisa's sketch again. Like I said, she always makes such a gorgeous sketch. I love her sketches. So here's that. I didn't put the journaling space where she has it. I actually put that Out of This World there, but I did put a little journaling note underneath the date over on the right side underneath the furthest picture. So, and this paper is so fun. I have another sheet of it, so I'm sure it'll be interesting to find out how I'm going to use that in the future. And of course, look at those stinking cute pictures. This boy, he's super photogenic, and I love that he lets me take his picture most of the time. So anyway, I hope that you'll go check out everybody else who's hopping along with 30 Days of Sketches. Of course, go check out Lisa. She's got lots and lots of sketches and lots of inspiration on her channel, and so I hope you will go and check that out. It's a Scrap a Sketch, and I hope that you'll come back and hang out with me. I'm having so much fun with these sketches this month, and so I'm looking forward to the next one. I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. Thanks for spending time with me. Your time is precious, and I'm so grateful for you to take some of it with me. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and happy scrapping.